Hello friends, this video on chemical reactions and equations part 5 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. Before watching this video, please make sure that you have watched part 1 to part 4. So here sulfuric acid is added to KOH, potassium hydroxide I think. This gives you potassium sulfate, K2SO4 plus water. Now again, if you see, is there any sulfate compound thing? Yes, we have SO4 here, SO4 here. That's my first priority. Then we'll take potassium and then hydrogen and oxygen. Correct. So we'll see the potassium part. So we have one here, it's all balanced, reactant and product. Second was the potassium part. There was only one potassium here, there's two potassium here. It is not balanced, right? So let's multiply this guy with 2 to balance it. So what you get now here is H2 SO4 plus 2 KOH gives K2SO4 plus H2O. Correct. Now let's again see the balanced part. Then we have SO4 K and H2O. Sulfate part is one here, reactant and product. Then we have this next is potassium part is 2 here and 2 here, all balanced. Hydrogen part, 2 hydrogen plus 2 hydrogen. We'll take hydrogen from here because OH was a compound, but still it is not here, so we are not considering this, right? So hydrogen 2 from here, 2 from here, 4 hydrogen, and here we have only 2 hydrogen. Correct? Does not balance, so we need 2 more hydrogen here, so we'll multiply with 2. So what you get now here is H2SO4 plus 2 KOH gives K2SO4 plus H2O, 2H2O. Now let's again check the balance thing. SO4 KHNO. Sulfate is 1 here, balanced. Potassium is 2 here, 2 here, balanced. Hydrogen is 2 plus 2 here, 4 here, and here also 4. Oxygen is 2 here, 2 here, and here also 2 oxygen. So if you see, everything is balanced, right? So this is also a balanced equation. Let's take the last example of this balanced chemical equation. Little tricky, so please pay attention here. So we have PO4 both sides. So PO4 is my one compound. OH both sides. So we have OH also one compound. Then I'll take calcium. Then I'm left with hydrogen only, right? Correct, because this guy I took, calcium, hydrogen depending. These are my order of priority. Correct. So first let's check if they are balanced or not. So we'll take PO4. PO4, it has only one, it has 2. Correct, this reactant is product. This guy is 1, this guy is 2. Correct, so let's multiply this guy with 2. You get 2 PO4 both sides. So what you get is 2H3PO4 plus calcium hydroxide give HOH plus Ca3PO4 2. Now again let's compare. So PO4 we have 1 into 2 here. Here also we have 2. So PO4 is balanced. Now we'll see the OH part. OH part we have 2 here, reactant. In product we have only 1. So that means this guy is also not balanced. So let's multiply this guy with 2. Correct. So what you get here is 2H3PO4 plus CaOH2 is equal to 2HOH plus Ca3PO4. Correct. Now let's again see PO4 OH CNH. So PO4 part, if you see 2 both sides. OH part there is 2 here. Calcium part is 1 calcium here, there is 3 calcium here. Right? 1 we have 3. So we'll multiply this guy with 3. Correct, because it's not balanced. So what you get is 2H3PO4 plus 3CaOH2 gives 2HOH plus Ca3PO4. Let's again see the equations here. So again we have PO4, OH, Ca and H. So PO4 part we have 1 here, 1 into 2 here, and we have 2 here. OH part we have now 3 into 2, 6 OH we have, and here we have only 2 OH. It's not balanced, right? So let's again multiply this guy with 3. It's not balanced. Let's multiply this guy with 3. Correct? So let's see what you get. So now you get 2H3 PO4 plus 3 calcium hydroxide is equal to 6 HOH plus Ca3PO4. Now let's again see the balance thing. So we have PO4, OH, calcium and hydrogen, and we have reaction and product. So we have PO4 here 2 piece. So we have PO4 2 piece, right? This guy is 2 into 1, this guy is 1 into 2. OH part is 3 into 2, 6. OH part is 6 into 1, 6. Ca part is 3 into 1, 3. Ca part is 1 into 3, 3. Now left with hydrogen. Hydrogen here is 3 into 2, 6. Here 6 into 1, 6. So you see everything is balanced. Thus I can say that this is my balanced chemical reaction. Correct? Now let's take some more example. Here you write a balanced chemical reaction for hydrogen plus chlorine is equal to hydrogen chloride. So we have hydrogen, we have chlorine, both two gases, right? We know that H exists in H2 form, chlorine exists in Cl2 form. This gives HCl. Now it is not balanced, you have to balance it. So the order will be first chlorine and then hydrogen. Correct? So chlorine, if you see there are 2 chlorine items, there are only 1 chlorine item here in product. So let's multiply this guy by 2. So what you get is 2 plus Cl2 is equal to 2HCl. Now let's compare the chlorine and hydrogen part. Chlorine, they are in reactant, they are 2, and product they are 2. Hydrogen reactant 2 and product 2. So if you see that, it is a balanced chemical equation. Easy question. The only thing that you should know that hydrogen is H2 and chlorine is Cl2. We'll take some more examples. We have tried the balanced chemical equation for barium chloride plus aluminum sulfate is equal to barium sulfate plus aluminum chloride. So the equation is like this: barium chloride, aluminum sulfate. So I expect that you know what the formula of aluminum sulfate is equal to barium sulfate. I expect that you know the formula of barium sulfate plus aluminum chloride, AlCl3. These things we already know the formulas of various compounds. These compounds are familiar to us, so we just wrote this formula. Now let's see if it is balanced or not. First, any compound we have, yes, SO4. Then any metal, yes, we have aluminum and barium. Then we have any non-metal, yes, chlorine. These are the 4 things we have. So let's balance this down. To balance this, first see this is my reactant. Let me write here actually. So I'll use this only actually. So this is my reactant, this is my product. So sulfate we have 3 here and we have 1 here. Correct? This is not balanced, so we have to multiply this guy with 3. Correct? There are 3 sulfate, there are 1 sulfate here. So let's multiply. So what you get is barium chloride plus aluminum sulfate is equal to 3 barium sulfate plus aluminum chloride. Now let's again check. So we'll again check that. So we have SO4 here. So sulfate we have 3 here and 3 here. Aluminum we have 2 here and we have only 1 aluminum here. So it's not balanced. So let's multiply this guy by 2. So now what you get is barium chloride plus aluminum sulfate is equal to 3 barium sulfate plus 2 aluminum chloride. Correct? Let's again see it is balanced or not. So we have sulfate, we have aluminum, we have barium. So sulfate we have how many? 3 here and 3 here, balanced. Aluminum we have 2 here, 2 here, balanced. Barium we have 1 here and 3 here. It's not balanced, right? So we have 3 here and we have only 1 here. It's not balanced. So what we'll do, we'll multiply this guy with 3. So what you get is 3BaCl2 plus Al2SO4 3 is equal to 3 barium sulfate plus 2 AlCl3. Now let's again check. So we have SO4, Al, Ba and Cl. Correct? This is my reactant, this is my product. Sulfate part is 3 here and 3 here. Aluminium part is 2 here and 2 here. Barium part is 3 here and 3 here. Chlorine part is 3 into 2, 6 here, and 2 into 3, 6 here. So we see that they are all balanced. This guy is my balanced chemical equation. Same thing, the only thing is that they are checking if you know the formula of barium chloride, aluminum sulfate, barium sulfate and aluminum. Thank you. Visit examfear.com to watch free educational videos, try free online tests, get the best quality study materials, study from the best tutors and mentors, and much more. Thanks once again.